Many things I love in life, but one of the best ones is being right. Welcome back. I know this is a very different video, but I wanted to do a follow-up to the video I made 2 months ago. To be more specific, it was the Counter-Strike 2 video and how Valve and its community kind of killed that game. Popped off pretty damn well, I'd say, in my opinion. 700 views, channel with like 70 subscribers. That's pretty damn good. If only the recent videos could actually do that, but thanks YouTube. I got a couple comments on that video. People were like, "Oh, you're wrong. This is a very simplistic view of the game. It's just like this. You just gotta accept it." But I think after this most recent update, I might be a little bit more vindicated. So what happened? Well, two things actually happened. One, they brought back retakes, which is okay. I don't really like retakes that much. I think Flying Scoutsman and Demolition would have been better, but it's still a step in the right direction. By 2027, we'll probably still get all the game modes back, and we'll still have the exact same game as it is. But that's not the point. The actual reason people are talking about this update is the way that they changed trade-ups. Now, before this update, you were able to have weapons from a certain collection to trade up to increase its rarity for another weapon. It was like 5 weapons. You get like for a blue, you get a purple. Simple math. However, with this new update, you are now able to get guaranteed knives if you have 5 reds of a certain collection.
Bang! Oh! Oh, is that good?
And pandemonium has ensued. Just going off by some of the Steam community discussions, people aren't happy. We have people saying that their birthday got ruined. People want to start a protest apparently because of the fucking skins getting fucked to hell and back. It's still, again, this one, probably my favorite one, is like skin priorities over game stability. It's like people only care about skins. They don't care about the actual video game. I'm just saying, I was right, maybe. And even looking at the market itself, all of the red skins have basically doubled or tripled in value since yesterday, which is really funny, to say the least. And also, the knives have tanked in terms of pricing, so if you were going to get a knife now, now's the perfect time to get it. Again, it's also funny seeing some of these discussions. People are talking about wanting to strike back at Valve to boycott them, which, again, is very funny, because the last 2 times that they've done that was the TF2, and yeah, it worked, but Valve still doesn't really update that game, so what can you do for that? One thing that I thought was pretty funny about it is apparently someone committed suicide over this update. I found this one thread on Twitter where someone from a Discord community took their own life in a live Discord conversation, so I guess there's that, which again is very, very morbid to say. Before I even get into my thoughts on this, I want to say, please don't kill yourself over this. Money is not the only thing that there is in life, There's many other facets to it that make life awesome, so if you are someone who is affected by this skin crash, please don't take your life. It's way more valuable than pixels on a screen. Now, in saying that, you got what you deserved. That's all I'm saying. With my last video, my main critique of CS2 was that most people only prioritized gambling in the skins economy, and I think this big ass comment from the last video sort of summarized that a lot, especially with the economy part. They have investments into it, it makes sense that they're still actively participating. They can hate the state of the game while building and making money off of it. If I hate my job but I still work there, should I not work there and make money? I mean, yeah, it'd be stupid for you to quit, but also, when Valve just fucks with it this badly, and they just don't seem to really care, kind of makes you wonder, have they always been like this? Spoiler alert, they have been like this. They've been shitty since like a decade ago. Again, just look at TF2 right now. This new Scream Fortress update came out, and it kind of bricked the game, because Valve doesn't care. They just push shit out, and hope for the best, because they know that they'll be fine at the end of the day, because most of the people are just gonna blindly eat it up, because they love Valve. I'm just saying. But also the fact I'm also glad that this update happened. Again, think people who put too much of their time or money or investment into a virtual video game skins are kind of stupid and lower than life, to be honest. I'm just saying. Plus, also the people who are upset about this are probably just mad that they weren't getting in on Bitcoin investments, Nvidia stocks, AMD stocks, Tesla stocks like a decade ago, and instead they bought a stupid skin in a video game that didn't really matter in the real world. But that's just me. I think if you should probably actually get a job now, in my opinion. You shouldn't be on video games all day because video games are useless and pointless. There's no point in playing a video game. We should all know this by now. But yeah, I just wanted to make this quick video saying that I told you so, and I'm right, and that you deserve to lose all your money in the CS2 market.